Claus is coming to town. Making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so look for goodness sake. Hey, can I sing?
Well, can you sing?
Sure, I can sing. All right, come on.
Singing Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay. Better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. You can't sing. Yes, I can. You can't sing. You stink. Well, I didn't want to sing with you anyway. You can't sing. Na na na. You can't sing. Na na na. You can't sing. Na na na. You can't sing. Leave me alone. You can't sing. You can't sing. Na 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 na. You can't sing. You can't sing. You can't sing. Leave me alone. You can't sing. You can't sing. Leave me alone. Stop. Oh. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Oh, no! Oh, no! Mom! Mom!
look a mess. Hi, I'm Tina Lamp. I'm your neighbor living over there. And I got a welcome gift for you. Toilet paper, so packed with no one.
Thank you very much.
I didn't buy. You moved in, haven't you? When did you move in?
I started last week, but I'm doing it all myself, so it's taking...
Yeah, well, I see. Wow, got a lot of that stuff here. So, where are you from?
Well, I moved up...
Yeah, well, I'm from New York, and it was really happening in town, you know, but... I mean, let me tell you something. Around here, it is so boring. You have no idea.
Kind of what I'm looking for. I really want to be in a quiet setting like this.
Yeah, well, I can tell you don't get around much, but let me tell you, there's nobody here but a bunch of old farts. Not one person here is under 60 years old.
Well, I think that...
Yeah, well, in fact, the lady next door, her name is Gertrude Diaper, and you wouldn't believe the story she tells me about how we have to lock our doors on Christmas Eve because of some evils around. I'm telling you, this woman is insane.
Well, it does sound kind of quiet, and I guess that is a little strange, but I still kind of like the setting. I mean, the trees and the woods around here, and you have the little animals. And Well, can I interest you in a drink or something?
Yeah,
I think I had stuff out.
Thanks, I'm fine.
My kitchen's pretty much set up. I was surprised I was able to get that all unpacked.
Yeah, yeah, well.
So you're from New York, you said?
Yeah, well, you know how it is. You know, I could really help you with that hair.
It usually looks better than this. It's just because I'm moving back and forth, and
as far as I'm concerned, you know.
Well, your hair is very becoming.
Well, thank you. You know, I work really hard on it, you know. I still go up to New York every week and get it done. I can't complain about the service I get there. You know, it takes a little longer to get up in the morning, but it's all worth it in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name earlier.
Tina Lamp.
Tina.
Don't forget it. Not too many people do.
I never gave you my name. I'm Hetty. I'm Hetty Paintbrush.
How you doing? Oh, wow.
Excuse me 1 minute.
Sure.
Hello. How are you? That's nice. It's coming along. It's a little slow, but I think I got a lot of things done. Well, the bathroom is going to be my last thing to do. I haven't been able to get to that yet. And I still have a lot of these, ends, odds and ends that I have to put away. You know, and I just have all kinds of little boxes. And I actually got a lot of stuff coming along pretty well. It is a lot of work, but I think it's well worth it. It's so beautiful out here. It's really quiet and nice around here. And, you have to carry all this use clothes. It's really nothing to do. Thing that I haven't unpacked yet, but I'm really looking forward to unpacking is my butterfly collection, because I'm going to hang it up here on my nose from up there on the walls. Well, it was really nice hearing from you. I'm glad you called, but I really have to get going. I have a lot to do, and I do still have some company, so I'll get back to you later, okay? All right, thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Excuse me for taking so long. That was my friend Mary from the Nature Society.
Yeah, well, it's really nice meeting you, but I gotta go. So many things to do, so many things to do. Well, it was nice talking to you.
It was nice meeting you. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
And thanks for the toilet paper. That will come in handy.
Oh, sure, no problem. Well, bye-bye.
Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you again soon. Fresh? I'm your new next door neighbor. Well, I just wanted to say hello. Have a nice day.
You've been grocery shopping?
Yeah,
Let's come on in. Now, come on, let me help you with those. I'll take this one. Oh, no problem.
Well, I know what you mean now about all the old people around here. That's all I ever see. I don't see any kids.
Yeah, well, I see you running the Gertrude out there.
Mrs. Diaper?
Yeah.
I don't know what her problem is. I just said hello, and she gave me the coolest stare I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I haven't seen one kid around here.
Yeah.
No kids. I don't understand. I thought there would be some kids, at least, maybe even some grandkids of all these old people. But none of them seem to bother me, except that they're just not friendly.
I know what you mean.
I just can't believe that, the old people, they're not even nice. I mean, they're just they don't even say hello to you. Isn't there anybody who's nice around here?
Well, Helen Blender, but let me tell you, she's just as crazy as the rest of them. I was just talking to her the other day. She's going on and on again about that story about all these deaths that have happened in this apartment.
What do you mean deaths? What deaths occurred here?
Mrs. Blender was telling me, just 6 months ago, a lady fell to her death down those stairs in this very apartment. And she also told me, I'm not really sure, somewhere, not sure where in this complex, but she told me that man was found hanged.
My God, that's really awful. Why didn't anyone tell
That's
me
not
about
the
it?
worst of it, sweetheart. Helen Blender told me that these both happened on Christmas Eve. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what she told me.
Well, the rental lady never told me anything about this when I moved in. You don't really believe these stories, do you?
Well, you can believe it, or you can't believe it. Are you ready to wait till Christmas Eve to find out?
I'm talking to you. Mrs. Diaper, wait. I want to talk to you.
Get your hands off of me.
What were you doing looking at my window?
I was just passing by and I just happened to look in. What is the big deal?
Well, it didn't look that way to me. Stay away from my window, please.
Why did you move here, Miss Paintbrush?
I don't think that's any of your business, Mrs. Diaper.
You people make me sick. Do you have any children, Miss Paintbrush?
Well, you certainly are asking a lot of questions, Mrs. Diaper.
Will you be celebrating on Christmas Eve?
I'm not listening to any more of this.
Well, strange things happen around here on Christmas Eve. Miss Paintbrush, I suggest that you bolt your door shut until after the holiday.
What are you talking about, Mrs. Diaper?
And I think you should stock up on some food and keep your door locked. You know what's good for you. People like you are so ignorant to the suffering of others. And the punishment that you receive is well deserved. People like you will meet with deadly consequences and burn in eternal hell!
Did it take you a long time to find it? Or?
No, actually, it wasn't hard at all. It was really good.
Hey, come on in.
Oh my, this looks nice. It's been a while since I've seen it.
It's
This
been
looks really
years
nice
and years.
here. It does.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
great.
I'm sorry that it took me so long to get here. It's just that I had to do this seance, and the client of mine, I mean, like, it took forever. She wanted me to try and find out where her husband hid his savings bonds.
So your work's going well.
Yeah, it is. I'm really helping out a lot of people. It's just that, the visions, they wear me out,
You know, it's something that you should be proud of, though, because it's like it's a gift, And...
Yeah, they tire me out a bit,
Well, let me take your coat, and
Okay.
I'll give you the 10-cent tour.
Okay, thanks.
Well, obviously, you walk past the kitchen, and this is the
Yeah.
living room.
This
Got
is
a-
really nice.
A nice out back, you can
Oh,
sit out there when in the summertime.
Oh, yeah! Oh,
Beautiful.
God. I can hardly wait.
Yeah. I still, well, let me show you the upstairs.
Okay. Oh, did you get that card that I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Welcome to the-
Thank you. Susan, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine, yeah.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What do you want? Stay away! Stay away! Oh my God! Oh my God! Stay away! Stay away!
Susan, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Listen, I think I need to sit down.
Well, come on, let's go back down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Here, Susan. Have some of this. It might make you feel better.
Thanks.
Susan, what happened up there?
Hetty, I saw something strange up there.
What do you mean, Susan?
I saw a woman fall down the steps.
Susan, I should have told you. The other day a neighbor came in and told me that the woman who lived here before me did die falling down those steps.
Oh, well, did they find the person that did it?
What do you mean, who did it? What are you talking about?
Well, Hetty, somebody else was here. She was pushed.
What are you saying, Susan, that this woman was murdered?
Yeah, there was somebody else here. She was definitely pushed.
Well, did you get a look at the person's face who pushed her?
No, I couldn't see their face, but it was somebody she was definitely afraid of. I could feel her fear. And Hetty, whoever this person is that pushed her, I can still feel their presence, as if they might return.
What the heck is going on here?
You scared the living daylights out of me, Tina. You doing out here? I came home and my door was open and I heard a noise. What? You must have left your door open.
Oh, Tina, I'm telling you, I heard a noise. Tina, be careful. I heard something. Be careful. Be careful, Tina. Be careful, Tina.
Oh, for God's sake, you must have left the door
I
open.
did.
Oh my God, the back door's open.
Tina, someone's been in here.
I wouldn't want to break in here. What's there to steal?
Tina, I know I didn't leave that door open, and even if I did, I for sure didn't leave the back door open. We better check the upstairs. Come with me. Yeah, be careful. I didn't leave this light on. I never leave my lights on.
What's this damn light switch?
It's here. It's here. It's here.
There's nobody here.
Tina, some really strange things have been happening. I'm starting to get really scared.
Like what?
I didn't think much about it at the time, but a friend of mine who's a clairvoyant, she came over and she said that the woman who fell down the steps, she was pushed. She just didn't fall, she was pushed.
Yep. Oh, come on, I never heard that.
I just have to find out what's been going on here with all these deaths.
Well, why don't you talk to Helen Blender? She's the nicest person in here. And if anyone's going to give you the story, it's going to be her.
Now, Tina said Mrs. Blender lives in A.
The bird got up. But where is it now? It flew out the window. You let that bird out on purpose, Miss Jones. I just told you I was cleaning the cage, and the bird flew out the window. I'm sorry. She did that on purpose. Believe me, she did it on purpose. Never mind. Maybe he'll come back.
Yes, can I help you?
Mrs. Blender, I'm Hetty Paintbrush. I moved into apartment H. Is there any way I could come in and talk to you for a moment, please?
What is this about?
I need to ask you about the woman who used to live in my apartment.
Well, I guess you may as well come in.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Hello. Who is this?
Now, what is it you'd like to know?
Mrs. Blender, I really need to know whether or not the woman who fell down the steps in my apartment, if she was pushed.
Why are you asking me these questions, Miss Paintbrush?
I heard lots of rumors that she may have been murdered.
Have you heard the story of the caroler?
The caroler, no. What are you talking about?
There's a story around this place that the caroler comes back every Christmas Eve. The caroler's not quite right.
Who is this caroler?
Legend has it that he was a little boy who lived in this complex and was taunted by the other children and wasn't allowed to sing Christmas carols.
What did you mean when you said he's not quite right?
He's homicidal. It is said that the little children who taunted him lived in this complex. In fact, they lived in your apartment, Miss Paintbrush. Have they told you of the other deaths that happened in here?
What do you mean, there were more?
2 years before the woman fell down the steps, a man lived there. He was found hanged to death. A year before that, a young woman around your age, Miss Paintbrush, was found stabbed to death in the upstairs bathroom. Her boyfriend was convicted of the crime and sentenced to death. But many people believe he didn't do it. Some of the other tenants say there was more deaths that I might not know about.
So what are you telling me, Mrs. Blender, that there's some homicidal caroler running around murdering people?
Some people believe it, some people don't. That's up for you to decide, Miss Paintbrush.
It's me, Tina.
Ellen, hurry up.
Hi. seen you in a while.
Nothing much is going on. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the previous tenants of this apartment.
What do you mean? Did you find anything new?
Well, I went over and I had a long talk with Helen Blender. And she told me more about those deaths. All those deaths happened right here in this apartment. And you know what else she said? She said that there's more deaths that we don't know about.
Well, I know how you can find out.
How?
The Philadelphia Library. Just go into the newspaper section. You can look up anything.
Excuse me, miss. I'm looking for some newspaper clippings. Of which date, ma'am? Excuse me, Miss Magnet. Miss Magnet.
Oh, hi, Miss Paintbrush. How are you?
I'm fine. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Certainly you can talk to me. What about, Miss Paintbrush?
I need to know why you didn't tell me about all these accidents that happened in my apartment.
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh, come on, you're not going to tell me that you don't know about these things.
Miss Paintbrush, I'm in a hurry.
Wait, just a minute, Miss Magnet.
What is it?
I've been to the library, Miss Magnet. I've seen clippings about all the deaths that have happened in my apartment. There was a woman who fell down the steps 6 months ago. There was some man that was found hanged in the kitchen of the living room. And there was a whole entire family years ago that was murdered inside that apartment. And you're going to tell me you know nothing about this?
All right, I know about them. So what?
Well, why didn't you tell me about them when I looked at the place?
Why would I tell you about them? They were just accidents, for God's sakes.
Well, I heard that they might not be accidents. A lot of people around here believe these people were murdered.
That is absolutely ridiculous. I must be going.
What about Miss Diaper's son, Miss Magnet? The boy that disappeared 20 years ago?
What about it?
Well, these accidents didn't happen until after he disappeared.
So what?
Well, I see none of this seems to be concerning you, Miss Magnet.
Look, Miss Paintbrush, your apartment is in good order. It's a nice apartment. If you want to move just because of some superstitious nonsense, then let me know. Otherwise, I don't have anything more to say to you.
Carol, this is Sally. I don't know what I have. I had just had a terrible experience. Can I please stay at your house again on Christmas Eve? I can't stay in this complex. You know what it's like. I can't. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you then. Bye.
Mrs. Blender, I'm really sorry to bother you again, but I must talk to you.
I was wondering when you'd be back.
Mrs. Blender, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think you're telling me everything that you know about these deaths. You have to tell me everything you know.
Well, you're acting like you found out something more, Miss Paintbrush.
I went to the library and I looked up clippings on all the deaths that happened in my apartment. I went as far back to when Gertrude Diaper's son disappeared. All the deaths seem to have happened after he disappeared. No one's told me anything about her son. What do you know about her son?
He was the boy I told you about. The boy who was taunted and not allowed to sing with the other children. Some people say that after the children taunted him, he climbed up a tree and then fell to his death. Others simply say he disappeared. But the body was never found. 6 months later, the children who taunted him and their family were all found asphyxiated by the gas stove being left on in your apartment.
But what does Chucky Diaper have to do with all this? Are you saying he's the homicidal caroler?
Some people say that it's his ghost that comes back every Christmas Eve to sing those carols he never got to sing as a child and to kill. And his victims seem only to live in your apartment, Miss Paintbrush. Do you have the nerve to stay till Christmas Eve?
Tina, thank you so much for staying with me tonight.
Oh, sure, no problem. Well, here we are, Christmas Eve. Don't seem to be any danger, do we?
Yeah, I guess we were being a little silly listening to all that stuff Helen Blender told me about that caroler legend.
Yeah, you're right.
Hello? Oh, Susan, hi, how are you doing?
Hetty, I just had a dream. I had to call you.
Well, Susan, what's the matter?
In the dream, I felt something bad was going to happen in your apartment. You have to get out of there.
No, Susan, everything's fine here. We're fine. Susan, look, I know that your visions are normally correct, but no, we're fine. If anything happens, I'll call you, okay? Yes, I promise I'll call, okay? All right, good night. That was my friend Susan, the clairvoyant. She said that she just had a dream that something horrible was going to happen here tonight.
Oh, please. I just want to get to bed.
Yeah, I'm getting tired myself. I'm really tired of all this caroler legend stuff.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Well, what the hell is that?
Oh, it's probably just some kids fooling around.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Thanks, kids.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, this is stupid.
What time is it, Tina?
Well, it's almost midnight and I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired myself.
Oh, what a real exciting Christmas Eve this was.
Look on the bright side, no mad caroler came and hacked us to pieces.
Pillow's sure uncomfortable. I hope I don't fall off this damn thing.
Tina, you want me to turn that light off?
No, sweetheart, I like it a little late when I go to sleep. Besides, when the caroler comes, I want to be able to make sure he can see what he's cutting up.
Oh, Tina, you're horrible. Good night.
Good night.
Is that you, Eddie? Eddie, is that you?
Hetty,
I don't appreciate this. Stop that! Stop it!
very funny, Hetty. You just better knock this off.
deserve this. After what you've done to my children! You all deserve this. My Chucky, my poor Chucky, you all deserve this. No, Mark, you all deserve this. I can't. Oh, my
Chucky! Chucky, where are you?
Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, they would even say it was all of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
This is the scene where earlier this morning where the bodies of two young women were carried out by police. As it turned out, 6 months ago, another body of a woman who fell down the steps happened right here. Earlier today, I spoke with some neighbors.
All I can say is that it's Christmas Eve once again at Treasure Town, and evil has struck again.
I don't know anything. I didn't hear anything. I don't know anything.
And now, maybe, the realtors might have a little problem about renting this apartment out. This is Walter Window, Channel 10, Treasure Town.
Our other major story tonight, an 11-year-old girl is shot to death after bullets fly outside a birthday party in Camden.
I got them again for you, Chucky.
Bullets fly outside a birthday party in Camden. As Channel 10's Mike Sprague reports, the gunmen are still at large.